Welcome students to the computer science class. In this tutorial, we will discuss about device driver, that is one of the system program or a system software that is installed on your computer. Like each and every device you are using with your computer, it may be keyboard, it may be mouse, the printer. Each and every device has got device, a driver installed, needs a driver to be installed on your computer. So when you give an instruction, a print instruction to the printer, the operating system gives this instruction, communicates with the device driver, and the printer prints the particular document. So the communication is between the device driver and the operating system. You are giving the instruction on an interface, on a GUI interface. It may be on an application software, and that is taken by the operating system to be sent to the device driver. The device driver is executing that. It is starting the printer to print the document. So a device driver, also called a driver, is a small program that tells the operating system how to communicate with a device. It is a program, a small program that tells the operating system how to communicate with a device. It acts as a link between the hardware in the computer system and the operating system. It's a link between the hardware of the computer and the operating system. The operating system relies on device driver to communicate with each device on the computer. Each device on the computer, such as mouse, keyboard, has its own specialized set of commands and thus requires own specific drivers. When you boot a computer, the operating system loads each device driver. These devices will not function without correct drivers. So, when you boot the operating system loads the device driver for the connected devices. You may be having many devices that are connected to your computer. The operating system will ensure that all the device drivers are loaded properly along with it, so that when you are when you require that particular device, when you are working with that particular device, it is working properly. So device drivers are important, so as it creates a link between the device and the computer system. Okay. The utility program. So operating system is a system software, device driver is a system software, and the utility program is the third category in the system software. So what is an utility program? It is a type of system software that performs a specific task, usually related to managing a computer with devices or the programs. It is called the it is also called the utility and helps in the management of computer hardware, application software, etc. So it is a type of software It is a type of software that performs specific tasks related to management of the computer system and the devices. So what are the different management activities? Like the file management activities, renaming a file, copying a file, deleting a file, moving, sorting. You need to do certain defragmenting jobs. These are all the file management activities. It is a utility software that helps you for the file management and has got variety of functions like displaying list of files on the storage medium like the hard drive. You have so many files on your hard drive which should be listed. So who is listing that? The utility program, the file management utility program part of the operating system is doing that. So it's a utility program. It's organizing the files in the folders, copying the files. When you are trying to copy, it is copying it for you. Renaming the files. When you are trying to rename the files, you may be trying to delete a file. It is deleting for you. It is moving from one location to another, sorting the files. That is, you may be sorting the file according to date of creation. You may be sorting the file according to size. So it is helping you, assisting you in the file management activities. Next is virus scanner. You know about antivirus programs like Norton antivirus, McAfee antivirus, and there are so many antivirus available. Kaspersky is there, Norton is there, Quickhill is there. So these antivirus softwares are also kind of utility program. It protects the computer against viruses by identifying and removing any computer virus that is found in the memory or storage media or incoming files. So it helps us to protect the computer system from virus attacks. Right? Next is disk cleanup. We often require a disk cleanup utility program. Why? There may be certain junk files which have been created and which is occupying the usable space of your hard drive or disk. So you need to clean up the disk using the disk cleanup utility program. It is the utility in Windows that searches for and removes the unnecessary files. Unnecessary files may include downloaded program files, temporary internet files, or deleted files and unused programs. So there are so many deleted files which uh, uh, just remains out, which are remaining in an unworking condition, which cannot be used for any useful way, but they are occupying space. Some temporary files from the internet may be there. When you are browsing, temporary files get created and downloaded on your disk. So you need to clean up those space using the disk cleanup utility. So file management, virus scanner, and disk cleanup are the kinds of system software, and they are the utility programs of the system software. Next, we will see certain examples of application software. We have read that softwares can be of two types, that is system software and application software. Now we will see about the application software. Application softwares consist of programs designed to make users more productive and assist them in their personal tasks. Right? It allows users to create letters, memos, reports, and other documents, develop multimedia presentations, design web pages and diagrams, draw images, record, enhance audio and video clips, compose email messages, instant messages, and do much more. To accomplish this, many other tasks, users work with application software. So application softwares are assisting the users and they are helping the users to be more productive and they are assisting in their work. So now application softwares can be of two types: general purpose application and specific purpose application softwares. What are the general purpose application softwares? General purpose softwares are the word processing softwares, which allows you to process the word files, process words, spreadsheet software, database software, presentation software, image editing or paint editing software, etc. So these are the softwares you can use for word processing. You use MS Word, most popularly used. For spreadsheet, you use MS Excel. For database, you use Access, MS Access. For presentation, you use Microsoft PowerPoint. So these are the application softwares, general purpose application softwares, which assist us in word processing, in spreadsheet activities, in analyzing the figures and numbers, in creating charts, and the presentation software helps us in creating presentation. The database software helps us in maintaining the records. So let's see one by one in detail. A general purpose software, many people have to perform similar kinds of activities on computer. Like the shopkeepers need some software to compute their sales, inventory, storage, and maintain stock records. So all the shopkeepers are maintaining their sales, inventory, storage. What are the items there in the storage? Who are the staff working in the store? He needs to keep a record of that. So all the shopkeeper needs to do the same kind of. So there are thousands of shopkeepers in the world. A standard software made for them can be developed for the shopkeepers so that they can accomplish their general purpose of maintaining records, managing the inventory, and the staff. These softwares are available in the CD-ROM or DVD-ROM. One can purchase these softwares from relevant vendors or from retail stores on the web by you can also, and they also gives you the required updates. For example, a software may not be having the paying portal or the payment cannot be made through the portal. So you may request your vendor to make the payment uh, module available in the software so that they can take the payment for the customers who have purchased some items from their shop. So it will be given, it will be made by the vendors who have sold the software to the shopkeepers and you will get the required updates. So like that. A particular software satisfying the need of all the shopkeepers is a general purpose. Like that, for word processing, many of us need to process word. We need to write letters, we need to write stories, we need to write essays. So what kind of software we use? We use a word processing software. It helps to create documents using word processor, just like a computerized typewriter. We use it to create and edit documents such as letters, reports, essays, and it will help you to create the digitized documents easily. You will create the soft copy of the documents using the word processing software. Next is the spreadsheet software. Quite often we need to keep a record of our budget or our expenses. We need to do calculations quite often. So how can we do that? We can keep that record in a spreadsheet. If you are keeping the records in a spreadsheet, it will be easy for us to calculate the figures when it is required. So a spreadsheet software can be used to manage personal business finances with the help of a spreadsheet program. We can use spreadsheet program to perform calculation and analyze data and present information. The most commonly used spreadsheet software you all know is Microsoft Excel. A database software is used for keeping the records in an organized way so that it can be retrieved in your future. A database is a collection of related information or records on any subject, such as records of the book in a library, information about students in a school, etc. So all the records of books in a library will form a database, and it can be retrieved. You can question the database regarding the book, right? So it keeps the records in an organized way. That's why you can question the database. You will see when you learn Access, you will understand how it organizes the data records in the form of a table. A database software allows you to create and access and manage a database. And a widely used database program is Microsoft Access. Okay, we have this in our syllabus, and we will learn about Microsoft Access, and then we will learn in detail what is a database. Okay, so for now, it is a general purpose application software. A database is a general purpose application software. Next, presentation software used for creating documents for presenting. You can use a presentation software to communicate your ideas, messages, and other information to a group of people to whom you want to communicate your ideas. The presentations can be viewed as slideshows or also can be seen as some other file formats so that it is presentable, it is more communicable, so that the people who is giving the presentation gets your concepts and ideas easily. So presentation software helps you in that regard. Next is paint and image editing software. How this software is helpful? It is helpful for editing an image. You can edit an image with the help of an editing photo editing software like Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. It is an application that allows users to draw pictures, shapes, and other graphics with various on-screen tools such as pen, brush, eyedropper, and pen button. It is an application, image editing software is an application that provides you the facility of Paint software and also includes the capability to enhance and modify the existing photos and images. So not only you can create photos and images, you can also modify the images on the using the image editing software. Suppose you have clicked some image with your digital camera, you can edit it using your image editing software like Adobe Photoshop and GIL, right? Next is specific purpose software. General purpose softwares you have seen. Now let's see some specific purpose softwares. These are the application software. Specific purpose software is a type of software created to execute a specific task. For example, a web browser. Specific purpose of a web browser is to show how you see the websites and to facilitate you to surf the internet. Right? The purpose of a web browser is to show the website and facilitate you to surf the internet. The need of the business is to show is so specific. The need of the business is so specific that there isn't any ready-made solution available in the market on the internet. So to get a specialized solution, a business firm has to get a specific software developed for its needs. Now, what is that? It is telling about a customized software. You will not get something very specific that suits your need. You need to have a customized software for that. You have to tell a software vendor that I need this and this, and they will make a software for you for that will satisfy your need. Okay. So the main advantage of these softwares are that they work exactly as we want because these are designed according to our needs. So this is important. The need of the business becomes so specific that there isn't any ready-made solution available in the market or on the internet. So then you go for a customization. You see that this particular software is according to my need, but it is not satisfying the exact purpose, the exact need of the business. So you go to the vendor and ask him to make some changes, some modification on the particular software so that it may be of your need of satisfying the business activities. Accounting management. Accounting management is used to meet the needs of finance department of a company by performing accounting activities related to general ledger, account receivables, account payable, purchasing, invoicing, job posting, payroll functions. So these are the jobs related to accounting. Related to jobs, accounting. General ledger, account receivables, account payable, and payroll function. So when you are to do all these activities using a software, which you have to use an accounting management system that will help you to manage your accounts having all these functions. Then reservation system. A reservation can be made for a hotel, a holiday home. You can plan your holiday after you make reservations. So reservation software is used for online booking. You can make reservation of tickets, railway tickets. You can make reservation for flight tickets. So these are the bookings done beforehand so that you can plan your holiday or you can plan some event based on your need. So reservation systems are there for making reservation online. HR management is human resource management software centrally manages employee information such as contact details, employee status, benefit details, complete dependent information, compensation, performance reviews, payroll, training, and much more. So everything related to the employee, how how the employee is working, who are the dependents of the employee, how many dependents are there, what is the compensation related, what is the payroll status, what is the training status. So everything related to the employees are managed through HR management software, human resource management software. Attendance system is used by companies of all sizes to keep track of attendance in order to pay their wages. So when is an employee absent? When he has done some overtime or how sincere he is, all these things are important for the management of the company. So the attendance system is taking care of that. When he is arriving to the office, when he is departing the office, all these things are taken care of by the attendance system. The system provides details about departure, arrival and departure of an employee. Because some companies have a requirement to record the number of hours spent on specific tasks in order to calculate the cost of jobs. Yes, they need to do the job costing. What is the cost associated with the job? For that, attendance system is very important. The payroll management uses a computer to calculate the salary, bonus, commission, overtime, double time for each employee with accuracy, eliminating time-consuming and error-prone manual process. So the gross salary of an employee has these components. What are the components? Bonus, commission, overtime, double time, or maybe there may be some more components. And all these parameters are calculated efficiently by a payroll management software. Next is inventory control system. An inventory control is a process for managing and identifying number of items in a store. The main function of inventory system is to keep a track of items that are in the stock, also displays the items that have been sold out and need a reorder to maintain the stock of items in the store. So inventory is very important. Inventory management is mandatory for any store for successful operation of the store. Inventory system evaluates which item is in demand in the market and needed the most and which item is in less demand in the market. Very important. Okay. The whole paragraph is important. So I am not marking anything in over here. So an inventory management system helps you to keep track of the items that are in the stock and the items whose orders are to be placed to the vendors or to the suppliers. So the stock of the item is maintained in the store. It also determines which items is less in demand and whose demand is high. Accordingly, it places the order. So inventory control is important for a store management. Next is the software suite. A software suite is a collection of individual applications available together as a unit. Productivity software suites typically include word processing, presentation, spreadsheet, and email applications. Software suites offer three major advantages, that is low cost, ease of use, and integration. When you purchase a software suite, the suite usually costs significantly less than purchasing each application individually or standalone applications. Software suites provide ease of use because the applications in the suite normally use a consistent interface and share features such as clipart, spelling checker, etc. Lastly, applications in a software suite often are integrated, which makes it easy to share information among them. Like your email program can access your contact list to find recipients, email address, etc. So what is the benefit? What are the major advantages? The low cost, ease of use, and integration. It's a collection of individual applications available together as a unit. Now you suppose when you are using a reservation system. Take an example of reservation system. And within that reservation system, there is some place where you can write your comments that you want to send, where you want to send some message to the authority, to the hotel authority, or to the authority for whom you are making the booking. So you need to want to place some message or place some remark, and there is some field to give the remark. So that is having a text processing, word processing application embedded within the software. Again, you are searching something. You are searching some hotel somewhere. There is also the browser. It is also having a browser that is searching the internet. It is also connected to the browser. It is also connected to the GPS, the geographical positioning system, It is just finding out the place at which you are interested for a reservation. So that way, it's working as an integrated unit. It is a software that has got integration. So that is important. That is important. You are working, you are taking the benefits of so many applications all at a time within the same software suite. I hope I have made my point clear. If you still have a doubt, write your write your queries in the comment section. This tutorial is just about a discussion. We are discussing the topics of the chapter, the first chapter, and the theory should be clear at your conceptual level, like about the software suite, about individual application programs, about general purpose application programs. You should know the concept about each and every terms we have read. So software suite is like that, and write your comments in the comment section. We will discuss your doubts in the next tutorial. Okay, thank you all.